Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. Trust you're having a good day so far. We're 10 seconds away from the open here. A little late getting going here this morning on the New York session. I've been awake since about 1:45 a.m. I did trade London today. I don't normally do anymore. I did for many, many years. Woke up at 2:45 a.m. every morning, had a strong cup of coffee ready to go at 3 a.m. for the London Open. These days I try not to, but old habits die hard and I still wake up early sometimes, and today was one of those days. Had two nice short trades on the NASDAQ, and we're both winners, so that's a nice way to start the day very early. Those two trades were 5 hours apart, by the way, as I mentioned to one of my groups. And now watching the daily, guys, we have two inside days. See that there? One, two, barely inside, but they are inside, and two bearish bodies for now. These are the two sisters, NASDAQ and S&P 1-minute charts with VWAP, volume weighted average price. That's the first 1-minute candle already open here, guys, and about 5 seconds to go until the second minute starts, in which case we will have the 1-minute open range set for the entire session. There it is, guys. It is done. Over to my trading grid, guys. There's the daily up in the top left again. There's that inside day, as you can see, and bearish body. This is the 30-minute chart. You can see the range that we traded in from the open of regular trading hours in Asia, and then UK, and now, of course, New York, where we have the overlap between the European session and the New York session for about 2 hours or so. 1-minute chart on the right hand side, dropping below the open range here. See that we have a 1-minute downtrend coming into the open, a little spike above, and now back into the open range. Nothing for me to do here, guys. We are somewhat rangy at this point, right here on the 30-minute chart, kind of central to this whole thing here. I took a short in through here at the beginning of the London Open, and then I waited for 9 30-minute candles and then took another short right here for a second win this morning. Pushing up here on the NASDAQ, trying to get out of the open range, but we are stuck in no man's land here. That means inside of open range and or between open range and VWAP. Those two are the same, so very much balanced here on the S&P. Just trying to move higher here on the NASDAQ. I won't be doing anything here, guys. I'll let this play out here in this 30-minute range. Again, inside day, so by definition range bound, if you like, in the bigger sense, but a bearish body again for now. So mixed signals happening here. Spiking above the open range, so bullish, but bearish body inside range. Range bound on the 30, so nothing for me to act upon here yet, in my opinion. Now, there are many ways to trade this. Some traders will just take a break out of the open range and hope that it goes higher. Nothing wrong with that. Many ways to do this. So now we're pushing up, guys. We're going to test this zone from the pre-market at around 8 a.m. actually, right there. This was the 7:30 candle. This is the 8 candle. This is the 8:30 candle. All struggled to get through here and stay there. Even the 8:30 candle that spiked above reverted back down again and sold down. And that's in fact where I took a short here this morning. All right, guys, we're back. Pulled back into the open range here on the S&P, 9 above the 21 now. Could be an opportunity going higher here. Let's take a look, shall we? Yeah, don't love the fact that we have the bearish body and inside day on the daily and running into a zone that was fairly key here from the UK session and from Asia to a certain extent. This is a rather passive zone, as you can see. No real rejection of action as such, but certainly was here. This was a reversal of fortune and a rejection wick that failed to break and stay above. So I'm going to be patient here. I'm not going to take this. This could be in some people's minds, and absolutely legitimate, guys, to take a long here and do one of these numbers. Nothing wrong with that, but it won't be what I'm doing here. We also have news, guys, in 5 minutes. I'm going to sit back and wait for that news to play out first. And so I will be ignoring the fact that this is looking interesting to me in the context of mixed signals, daily 30-minute zones, and this clean price action above open range. Very tempting structure here for me under normal circumstances. Right here, as many of you will know. Not a trade, guys, just showing you if there wasn't news, if these zones weren't here in this way. The zones by themselves, by the way, not really enough, but the bearish body and inside day on the daily, coupled with the zones, coupled with news coming out, coupled with the weakness in the S&P are units of doubt, right? There are several units of doubt here, yet this could absolutely just go and hit that profit without any problem. News in 3 minutes. All right, guys, watching now. This is the trade I did not take because it was before the news. If you remember, 942 is right here. News came out right here, and there was almost no reaction. All right, guys, watching now. Again, this was not a trade. Buy stop order, guys, above that candle that you see right there. Stop below. Here we go. And I'm in, guys. I am in. Looking for 1R. We finally resolved to the upside after that after news grind. For 1R. Bear with me for one moment. So we are now in a clean traffic range. We are tightening up on the bearish body on the inside day. As you know, for me, an inside day daily candle is permissive to both longs and shorts, depending on what's happening on the lower time frames. Waited patiently for news to come out at 10 o'clock, let this grind occur, giving us another opportunity similar to what this one would have been, right? An impulse and a corrective. This is certainly not an orderly pullback whatsoever, but it is a form of a pullback, and time counts. The amount of time in consolidation with an eventual breakout is important and powerful. One more push. And we're done, guys. Clean traffic range on the 30-minute chart, tightening up, almost flipping bullish here on the daily. Looks like we're going to try to make a break of yesterday's high here at some point as well. Have an amazing day, guys. Appreciate you.